Robin Carlin at the Denver Post Sports Desk. The Fall Classic kicks off tonight. It's a matchup of the 85 champs and the 86 champs. It's big versus small, New York versus Kansas City. The Mets named Matt Harvey as their starting pitcher earlier in the week, while the Royals finally announced yesterday they're going with Edinson Volquez. Both teams feature great bullpens, great starting pitching, and great hitting. Yes, Rockies fans, it can happen all on one roster. First pitch from Kansas City tonight at 6:07. Sticking with baseball, some interesting comments surfaced in the Canada National Post over the weekend regarding former Rocky Troy Tulowitzki. In the article, Tulo said he never quite felt at home in Toronto this season after the Rock's shocking trade left him feeling betrayed. Tulo said, quote, "You know what? And this is just being completely honest, it's tough for me now to trust anybody in this game after what happened. I'm sure these guys in the Toronto front office are great here, but it's been a tough year for me. With everything that went down with the trade, it threw me for a loop. It threw my family for a loop." Tulo then added, quote, "I'm excited not to have to worry about trade talks. The last 3 or 4 years I had to worry about it and talk about it every single day in Colorado. I'm looking forward to having a year where I don't have to talk about it every day." Comments like those have Rockies fans wondering where exactly the finger should be pointed. The Avs head south to Florida to face the Panthers in the first of their 3-game road trip. Coach Waugh switching things up a bit tonight, going to go with Reto Berra in net tonight. Also, defenseman Tyson Barrie will return to the lineup after serving a 3-game suspension. Puck drops at 5:30. And that's all I've got on baseball and hockey. After a bye week, Broncos fans are craving football. Broncos players return to the field on Monday after 5 well-deserved days off. DeMarcus Ware, Emmanuel Sanders, Juwan Thompson, and Tyson Brylo all returned to practice. It's the healthiest group they've had all season. All players participated in some capacity except for rookie Shane Ray, who is still nursing a sprained MCL. And get this, the Packers are favored by 2.5 points. Sunday marks the first time since Denver played Houston in September of 2012 that the Broncos have been the underdogs at home. For the record, Manning and company lost to Matt Schaub and the Texans that day. But the biggest highlight of the Broncos-Packers game could take place at halftime. That's when the Broncos will induct owner Pat Bowlen into the Ring of Fame. Bowlen helped the Broncos to achieve the 3rd best winning percentage of all professional sports teams since 1984, just behind the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. You're now up to date. For more on these stories and others, pick up a copy of the Denver Post and go to denverpost.com/alerts to have our DPTV sports updates emailed to you directly. I'm Robin Carlin at the Sports Desk with some of our top stories from DPTV.